Some people walk into a meeting and instantly sound senior, even when they're not. They speak, and the room pays attention. They make a point, and people write it down. They ask a question, and the whole conversation shifts. Meanwhile, you speak, and you get polite nods, half-listening faces, or someone saying, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" If you've ever wondered why some people sound authoritative, even without the job title, it's not luck. It's not personality. It's not being the loudest voice in the room. It's communication habits. Small, subtle, powerful habits that signal credibility the moment you open your mouth. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what those habits are and how to use them. Watch all 10 to ensure you don't miss a trick, and you will sound more authoritative in every meeting you're in. Let's start with the truth no one tells you. Authority is a communication style, not a position. There are managers who sound junior, and juniors who sound like future directors. Authority is built from structure, pace, tone, language, presence, not from hierarchy. And the good news? Every single one of these is learnable. Habit number 1. Start with the headline. Authoritative people don't warm up, they don't ramble, they don't build a long runway before taking off. They start with the point. Most people start with, I was looking at the numbers earlier and I think maybe we should, or, I'm not sure if this is helpful, but. Authoritative people start with, here's my recommendation. The key issue is this. We need to change direction. Headline first, explanation after. It's clean, it's confident. It's impossible to ignore. Habit number 2. Slow down, on purpose. Nothing signals authority more than controlled pace. When you rush, you sound nervous. When you speak too fast, you sound junior. When your sentences tumble over each other, people stop listening. Authoritative people do the opposite. They pause. They breathe. They let their words land. They're not afraid of silence. Silence is not awkward. Silence is power. Try this. Say your point. Pause for 1 second. Then continue. It feels terrifying at first, but it makes you sound instantly more senior. Habit number 3. Use decisive language. Listen to the difference. I think maybe we could try, versus we should do this because I'm not sure, but perhaps, versus the data shows we need to. Does that make sense? Versus let me know if you want more detail. Authoritative language is clear, direct, specific, confident, not arrogant, not aggressive, just decisive. Try replacing maybe with I should. I think with I recommend. Just delete it entirely, and sorry, just delete unless you've committed a crime. These tiny swaps will change how people perceive you. Habit number 4. Structure your ideas like a leader. Authoritative people don't speak in paragraphs. They speak in structures. The simplest one? Point, reason, impact, next step. Example. We should pause the rollout. The error rate is rising. Fixing it now prevents customer churn. Next step is a 48-hour review. Clear, logical, leader-like. When you speak in structure, people trust you, because structure feels like competence. Habit number 5. Lower your vocal energy, not your volume. This one is subtle. Authoritative people don't sound frantic. They don't sound overly enthusiastic. They don't sound like they're trying to win approval. They sound calm. Calm is senior. Calm is credible. Calm is, I've got this. Try this. Drop your shoulders. Slow your breathing. Speak from your chest, not your throat. End sentences with a downward tone, not upward. Upward tone sounds like a question. Downward tone sounds like a decision. Habit number 6. Ask high-quality questions. Authoritative people don't ask, "Does anyone have thoughts?" or "Is that okay?" They ask questions that shift the conversation. What's the risk if we don't act? What's the most important constraint here? What's the fastest path to impact? What decision do we need to make today? These questions do two things. 1. They make you sound strategic. 2. They make you sound like someone who sees the bigger picture. Authority isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the questions that matter. Habit number 7. Stop explaining yourself to death. This is a big one for international professionals and for perfectionists. You make a point, then you explain it, then you justify it, then you add more detail, then you add a caveat, then you add another example. By the end, your idea is buried under a mountain of words. Authoritative people do the opposite. They say the point, they stop talking. If someone wants more detail, they'll ask. Try this rule. Say the point, stop. Let them come to you. It feels risky, but it makes you sound confident and senior. Habit number 8. Hold your space when you speak. Authority is not just what you say, it's how you occupy the moment. Authoritative people sit still, keep their hands controlled, don't fidget, don't shrink, don't rush, don't apologize with their body language. They hold the space. Try this. When you speak, keep your body still for the first sentence. It signals certainty, and this helps create your authority. Habit number 9. Don't fight for airtime. Claim it. If you wait for the perfect moment to speak, you'll never speak. Authoritative people don't wait. They create the moment. Use phrases like, "I want to add something important here," or "Before we move on, I'd like to weigh in," or "Let me offer a different angle." These phrases are polite but firm, and they open the door for you. Habit number 10. End with a leadership cue. Most people end their point with, "So yeah," or "That's all," or awkward fade into silence. Authoritative people end with, "Here's what I need from the group," or "Let's decide on next steps," or "I'd like your thoughts on this direction," or "What's the best way to move forward?" These are leadership cues. They signal that you're not just contributing, you're guiding. Why these habits work? These habits work because they change how people's brains interpret you. When you speak with structure, calm, clarity, pace, decisiveness, people subconsciously think, "This person knows what they're doing. This person is credible. This person sounds senior." Authority is not loudness. Authority is clarity. What happens when you start communicating this way? Here's what you'll notice. People stop interrupting you. People ask for your input. People reference your ideas later. People defer to your judgment. People assume you're more senior than you are. You get invited to more strategic conversations. You get taken seriously, consistently. You don't become louder. You become clearer. And clarity is what authority sounds like. Final thoughts. If you've ever felt invisible in meetings, if you've ever felt like your ideas don't land, If you've ever felt like you sound junior, even when you're not, it's not because you're not capable. It's because no one taught you the communication habits that create authority. Now you have them. Use them. Practice them. And watch how quickly people start treating you differently. In our next video, I will explain how British people disagree at work, politely, and how to recognise the hidden no's in meetings. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Lucy Language Labs for weekly insights into British executive communication. Bye for now.